Welcome back to the second part of the podcast. We are here with Job Simiyu, a very versatile field hockey player and also a multi-talented artist. We've heard his background on how his brother influences playing, how he tried to get expelled from one school to another so that he can keep on playing with people of his peer. Despite all of that, he managed to carry on, and now he's in Nairobi joining KU. We just want to hear more from him on how he goes on with this. Does he decide to play hockey? Does he go back to handball? How does that go? So, Job, welcome back.
Thank you so much. Before joining KU, as I earlier told you, I came to Nairobi and I started playing for a club called Karate Axiom, which was in the Premier League as well. While in karate, I met so many people, more so who are playing for karate, but they were students in KU, who convinced me to come and join in KU. But during that time, KU wasn't playing in any hockey league. They were only playing the university games only. But after joining now, they started recalling all those players who were playing for different clubs. There were players who were playing for Dedan Kimathi. There were players who were playing for karate, and some other players were actually only playing in the university league. Now we formed a team and we registered in the national league. That was between 2014 season. And after joining the league, after actually registering the league, I came in as a player and a student in KU. It was a very interesting journey because KU wasn't known that much in terms of playing in the league. They were only known playing the Kusa leagues. I joined KU as a first year, but my first experience was in 2012, whereby we went and played Kusa, our first Kusa in 2012, and we actually emerged winners in the national Kusa as national Kusa champions. We played finals with the Moi University by then. So now, from there, the confidence started building up each and every time as we were training. Now we are training. We are playing Kusa and we are playing in the league, in the national league as well.
I'm sorry, Job, just hold on. You mean until 2013-2014, KU team was not in the national league or even in the Kenya Hockey League?
Yeah, KU was during that time. KU wasn't playing in any hockey Kenya League competition.
So who were these players that you guys came together and even formed the team that started playing in the National League in the 2013-2014 season?
There's part of this story that I haven't shared with you.
Okay.
After joining KU, I joined KU and realized one of my friends, whom we were with in high school, called Collins Makhatsa, who had joined KU as well, and he was a very good and talented player.
Yes, I've had a chance to witness his prowess.
Yeah. Collins. By then, he was a very good player. After bumping into each other, he told me, why don't we? Actually, he was the one who came up with the idea with the likes of Chris Muchwanju, but then Juma James, who was actually playing for karate. We actually decided that we instead of playing, now that we had won the Kusa Nationals,
yes.
We now wanted to have a different challenge whereby we need to register this team and start playing in the league.
Okay.
now we registered the team in that season of 2014 season.
Yes.
Yeah, that was our first season as we were playing the league.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Now during that time, we find that the likes of Muchwanju and Juma were actually finishing school, and we were the only, I'll say, people who have experienced playing these major tournaments, because we were actually in second year. First year we joined the team. We joined the team.
We joined in 2011.
We joined the team in first year. Me, Collins Mahatsa, and Shadrach Ruto during that time. And you know, Ruto was a very lethal striker.
Poacher.
Like, he was a goal poacher.
Yes.
We played, and we were the only first years who had won the Kusa Nationals during that time. So that gave us a lot of build up and confidence in terms of now wanting to experience and explore more in terms of hockey.
Yes.
Playing in the Premier League, because now we were playing the likes of Strathmore who were playing in the league, and we found that they were actually the contenders of the trophy, but we beat them in that year.
Alright.
Now it gave us a lot of motivation to keep on now challenging something new.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's a first. I didn't know the first guys who brought the team back into the Kenya Hockey League. So that's really amazing. So yes, the team is on. You've won the Kusa Championships. Now you are in the league. What's it like getting this team together? I'm sure as you said, Juma, who are regulars, are leaving, and it's like the first years or this going to second year students are taking over the team. How is it like building this team at this point?
We had a coach who called Onyango Walter. He was the one actually who gave us a lot of playing time, because after high school we came. Ruto was in Nairobi school, and he had a lot of experience in terms of playing the nationals, because he was they were the reigning champions based in Nairobi.
Yeah.
And back then Collins was in French school. Then he went to Musingu, and they were the reigning champions in nationals. They bet French school Musingu and went to East Africa.
So they have a bit more playing time experience coming in. Yeah. Okay.
We came together, formed a team. Our bonding really, the bonding now of the team really made us have a lot of people coming on board, and wanting to now have that kind of experience, what was going on into the team, because now this was a winning team. We had won Kusa Nationals at that time. Now we were going to register the team into the National League.
Yes.
Now the team was actually growing slowly by slowly.
More interest coming into the team, so everyone is trying to get in also.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who else? Again, I'm assuming the National League is not yet on. So what's the team like? Which players do you have? How is this bonding going on, just to ensure you can be a competitive or a wholesome team?
First of all, what made us to have this kind of a team was we were like brothers. We were like brothers, because now we were during that time forming the team. We were actually calling each and every person to come and train. We kept in touch with each and every person. After now, we were having a trend, not really a trend, but a culture whereby after each and every Friday's training, we used to have a team bonding. We used to go to Annex. You know where Annex is. We used to go there, bond, talk, discuss how school is, how life is. Then from there, now we used to have Kusa, whereby we used to play each and every weekend.
Okay.
We used to encourage each other after now playing Kusa games during the weekend. We used to encourage each other now. We used to tell each other, we are not here for only sports, but we need to actually focus with what brought us in this school. We used to actually motivate each and every person to focus with their studies as well, because you find that that bond made us to actually be concerned about each and every person's aspect in terms of playing now and school.
On the pitch and off
the
it,
pitch,
because
exactly.
equally all of them were contributing to the eventual development of our wholesome players.
Exactly. And now that kind of bond and brotherhood made us win a lot of trophies.
Okay.
Yeah.
How was that first season like?
The team, actually, in the first season, the team was transiting, whereby now we used to have the likes of Muchwanju were falling off the team. The likes of Juma, they were finishing school. Now we were the ones who were remaining with the team. During the first season, we didn't perform well that much, but now we were performing so well in Kusa.
Okay.
So we actually wanted to transit that kind of performance into the league. So after playing the first season, that was the 2012-2013. Now we are going to 2013-2014 season. Now we're going to 2012-2013 season. Now we are going into 2013-2014 season. That's when now we won the National League and we were promoted into the league.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, so 2013-2014 season gone. You guys didn't do so well. What's the plan now for the next season?
Our plan was, this is a public university whereby we always get a lot of talented players who are coming on board from different schools.
Okay.
Now, during 2013-2014 season, we started recruiting new players.
Using the Kusa League, as you are saying, to start also gauging.
Rebuilding now, start rebuilding the team for the league.
Okay.
Now using Kusa players.
Yes.
This is where now we rebuild the team, and we had one of the strongest team during that time. Now we find that Moses Umamo came in, Griffin Okombe came in, and other players now who right now fell out of this sport, but now they're actually fans.
Okay. Yeah. Who are some of these guys who dropped off the bandwagon?
There's so many. I can't really even remember the names.
Okay.
There's so many.
So what was the second season like then at that particular point?
Now during the second season we had the strategy now on how we're going to perform in the league and Kusa as well, because now we've played Kusa, we were winning. Now we needed to have the right structure, not really structure, but we were to strategize on how we are going to perform. We agreed as a team. Now we had that kind of bonding that brought us together. Now we agreed as a team that we are going to perform this league, but now how are we going to perform? Are we going to be promoted? Are we going to remain in this league, or what is our main target?
Yeah, exactly.
First of all, we agreed that we're not going to concede a lot of goals. This made us to actually have a proper structure, and in terms of discipline, in terms of now the bonding was stronger than before. And now in the Kusa games, how are we going to perform? Because we are the reigning champions. We agreed we're not going to fall out of position 1.
Okay.
At worst, if the season is bad, we'll be either position 2 but not 3, because during that time you find that there was a lot of competition from Strathmore, JKUAT, USIU, and these other universities, even the Technical University of Nairobi. Multimedia was coming in, and they were building up a very good team.
Yes.
Which other team? Now the national Kusa, you find that Moi was good, Maseno was good,
Masinde
Muliro was coming in, Technical University of Mombasa was coming in. Then they were building a very good team.
Yeah.
And you see that when you're a champion, each and every person wants
Comes
to
in
compete.
targeting you.
Wants to compete with you, and they want to show that they need to show that we are also competing, and we can find possible ways of beating you as well.
So you've given everyone a mark on the ceiling where to reach.
Exactly.
Or if you beat these guys, then it proves you are also a capable team.
And you see that during that time we had registered, we were playing in the league, and people were really wanted to know which kind of players are playing in this team.
Yes.
Where are they from? What are they doing?
Mm-hmm.
But for us, that kind of bonding and brotherhood really helped us a lot.
Okay. So where did you guys end in this season?
Now,
after setting all these targets and expectations on what you'd want to achieve for the season?
you see, when we were playing in the Kusa League, we were actually competing with the top and high-profile teams.
Okay.
And as I told you, during this time, Strathmore were playing in the league, USIU were playing in the league. Now, this is KU. They're playing in the National League. They're the Kusa
national champions.
And what more can they give us in this league?
Okay.
Now after the strategizing and having that kind of factor whereby we can't really win the Kusa League and not win the league. Having setting up those values and principles of how we're going to perform in terms of discipline, keeping the bond at par, having each and every person on board now, not losing any player, because before to a team to perform, you really need to have that kind of togetherness, because you can't have people falling off the team.
Okay.
And having new players coming in, you can't have that kind of structure that will keep all those players on board and make them perform at a high profile.
Okay.
Now we were not a good team on paper, but we were a good team in terms of bonding.
Okay.
That really helped us a lot.
It gives a certain togetherness when they play, because it's a team sport after all. So if the understanding is there, it always makes it a lot easier in the build up of the play from the back all the way to the front. And
it gives you liberty to open up to your friend. Life is a challenge, and that togetherness, it gave us a liberty to be free, each and every person.
Okay. Yeah. So apart from the Kusa Championship, what was another highlight when you were with the KU team?
We've really won a lot. Mm-hmm. Now during our second season, we actually agreed that in this season we are not going to lose any match.
Okay.
That was our main aim. That when conceding less goals means you have to keep a lot of clean sheets, and that means when you're competing, each and every player now will understand their roles and principles and values that they're bringing into the team. You find that a lot of most of us put a lot of effort in terms of production and making the team stand out and be one of the biggest team in the entire national as well. Yes. Because KU was performing in the Kusa, and now a lot of people wanted to know which kind of team is this that has been registered in the league, and now they finished in the mid-table their first season, and now they're coming in. A lot of players are on board, and they have that hunger and determination to the fight as well.
Yes.
Yeah. We found that in our second season, we actually conceded. I remember we actually conceded 3 goals. No, not even 3. We were considered only 2 goals.
The whole
season.
The whole season. Yeah. At this point, was it a home and away league, or it was only straight or single?
It was home and away league.
Okay.
We were playing the kind of team like Parklands, or they were in the league, they were relegated. Now they wanted to
find their way back to the Premier. Yeah.
We were playing so many teams that were they had played in that kind of league for so many seasons. Now we were like newcomers.
Yeah. How many times did you win the league? Was it twice or was it once?
We won actually in our second season. We won the National League, and we were promoted in 2014-2015 season into the Premier League.
So 2014-2015 is when you moved to the Premier League, or it was 2015-2016?
2014. During the 2014-2015, we were promoted. Now we played in the league in the 2015-2016 season.
Okay, in the Premier
League, yeah.
Okay, how was that like again?
It was a new challenge because now you're coming in as a new team in the league, the only public university that is playing in the league.
The first to ever do so also, yes.
The first ever public university to play in the Premier League. Now we are competing with high-profile teams. But now our challenge was, no, not really a challenge, but our motivation was, if we can play with the likes of Strathmore, USIU in the KUSA, and where we were beating them.
Yeah.
Now this is the league. The same players are playing the league. We came up with another strategy whereby now we eliminated the teams that are going to beat us. And we actually agreed. In that bonding aspect now, we agreed this team is going to beat us, this team will not beat us at all costs. Whatever cost. We are not going to be beaten by such team. We are not going to be beaten by such team. And we stick with that. When we come to train, each and every player knew in mind that when the fixture is out, we eliminated teams, and we find that in our first season, we managed as one of the best teams, one of the best improved teams in the league. We finished in the mid-table. We finished as number 5.
You didn't get relegated in the
first season.
Okay, so second season.
Now the second season coming in. We, in our bonding, it really helped us to now get new players. Now, Solo Bunyasi came in from. He used to play for karate as well. Now he came on board.
Yeah.
We collected other players, but now in the KUSA League.
Okay.
Now we made a very strong team, and we kickstarted another season.
Yes. Yeah. You see, did you guys also maintain it again in the second season, or you got relegated in the second?
We actually maintained in the second season.
Okay.
We maintained the first season. We maintained the second season.
Also.
We maintained.
Okay.
We came with the same strategy.
Eliminate
such teams are going to beat us.
Go on.
Such teams are going to beat us. We'll accept, because we find that the likes of Butali, Kenya Police, Green Sharks, by then they were very good.
Yeah.
Now for them we agreed that if they'll beat us, they won't score more than 4 or 5 goals.
And if they are beating you, it's going to be a fight to the very end. Exactly. For those points.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we build that kind of confidence into each and every player. Mm-hmm. Now we find that people grew with facing challenges, facing different teams with confidence.
Yes.
And that's how we came along, and we managed to sustain ourselves in the first season, second season, third season.
Okay.
Now during the third season, now with school, you grow, and you find that most of us now were ending up, and we were finishing school, and now the team was
New players
New
coming
players coming in,
new structures to be built. Yes.
Now these old players we were finding, we wanted to find a new environment where we can now continue playing and all that.
Okay. So when did you leave the team? In the 2017, 2018?
I left the team I remember I played my last match in 2016 2016 East African Games.
Okay. All right then, Jobu. I think we are coming yet again to another part of the milestone of your playing career, ending the university playing, moving into a club probably. So we just want to put a lid on it at that particular point. We take our second break. We come back with the third and final part of this conversation. It's a bit light and it's also a bit current what you're doing right now. We might also just look at what you think about some of the toughest team, best dressed, funniest teams, and also just some slight competition here and there as to engage with our audience. So again, thank you for staying tuned with us for this second part of this conversation. We will come back with the third and final part with Job Simiyu, a hockey player and also an equally multi-talented artist. So thank you and stay tuned. This is Offpitch Africa. You can like, subscribe, comment, and just engage with us on all these different platforms.